Good morning. This is a very vulnerable video, but I like it. So, I just wanted to really share this powerful experience that I am having, but I had a dream, a very lucid, very vivid dream, where I was with another human. I'm just gonna say that it was a female. I don't know whether to call her a woman, a girl, whatever. Um, we were about the same age, but her spirit was just so, I don't know, like innocent and childlike, I suppose. It was just a beautiful being, we'll say that. And the the only main takeaway of the dream is like, um, we were holding each other. There was nothing, it was not a sexual dream. It was strictly the idea of embracing. So we were hugging and holding each other. And it was very lighthearted on my end. It was just like, oh, I'm hugging another human, how nice. But she ended up like passing out. And of course, it was a dream. So, like, it wasn't like she had body weight. Somehow her body was just able to, just like a baby, like as if I was holding a baby. She she passed out on my chest, completely, to the point where like it wasn't easy to wake her up. But I guess what I'm trying to share is the feeling, right? In dreams and in life, it's really about the feeling, isn't it? Um, and the feeling was, for me, was that like some other being was so trusting and so being so vulnerable. Just again, I just have to keep referencing like when a baby falls asleep on your chest, and they just trust. They're so innocent and pure and so like trusting in love, still trusting in love. Um, and I think that's the main thing I want to share is like, it's okay to do that. Not only is it okay, it's like if there were anything that we were searching for or missing, I'm realizing this sounds like a Beatles song, but it's true. Like, it was just so nice. So when I woke up from the dream, and it was still very vivid in my awareness. And as we do when we're waking up, like the 3D calls to us, and I usually get up. I had to go get a drink of water, so I actually did that. But something, my heart said, "Oh, go back to bed for a little bit and experience this more. This is a gift." And so I did, and it got like, I haven't felt my heart to that level of intensity and openness in years. And I, I do this a lot. Like, my main motive in life is to feel the human experience as deeply as possible. And so, yeah, so the feeling is still strong. But so I laid here for an hour, literally, just feeling with my hands on my chest, um, just feeling. And it kept growing. And I think so the practical part of this that I would really want to share is your will. Our will is strong. The thoughts are the only thing that are keeping us from holding that experience in our hearts and our body, right? The only thing is the thoughts that creep in that say, oh, you know, either why are you crying like this, or why are you feeling this, or I don't know, whatever it may be. For it's different for everybody, but know that that's just the programming. They're just stories that we're telling ourselves. And when you have the will to allow yourself to stay with the feeling and know that you deserve it, right? Like, that was the other big part. I kept wanting to initially stay with it and then share it with other people, which I do a lot. I have done a lot. And I thought of all the people that I wanted to send love to. But then something within me has just been saying, what about you, Michael? What about you? And so I did. I chose me. I said, I choose you, Michael. I choose you. I no longer abandon you in these moments. Like, this is for you too, you know? And it worked. It worked. I was able to feel, I was able to feel it for myself. And again, the resistance of the mind, the way to transcend that, at least this morning, was will. If you go deep enough and you say, no, I do want this for myself, because really we do, and it's what we're here for, you know, I think. So that's all.